Hey guys, we're back and we're doing more exploration of Prosperum, and you might be able to hear in the background the music for Sid Rethos. I didn't have it working last time because it would drown us out whenever I did it, but I readjusted some of the settings and now you might be able to hear it.
Yep, right before this, Sean was showing me his Minecraft girlfriend.
It's the Minecraft skin that my girlfriend designed, and I do have a real-life girlfriend. I'll bring her in for a video at some point. She doesn't actually have a Minecraft account, so she won't be able to play at the same time, but she can record here with us at some point. In fact, she recorded with us on the first take of this video where Mitch said something inappropriate, so we have to re-record it.
Me saying something inappropriate, debatable. Him having a girlfriend, debatable. But potato, let's move on and show them the city.
Right, so we're going to go to Kirkwall, and this is the second village that I edited. It's a farming village, and I meant to take something else there. I'm actually going to do it because it's important that we do this at least once, and if we don't do it for this one, we're going to have to ride forever and ever to get there. Actually, I'm not even going to ride the minecart at all. This is how I used to get between villages before I learned how to teleport.
We take our Lamborghini.
No, I'd take a minecart in a passage that I hand dug. I actually had to hand dig and place all of this because I didn't know commands, or I would have been using them for teleporting.
It
so
took you forever.
It took me an eternity, actually. I probably spent a couple weeks digging the passage between all 10 of the 11 villages, because one of them is too far out to dig.
Wow.
The rest of the passages look like that. By the way, they don't all look so flashy as the one between my two first towns. I came back and redid that one to make it look nicer. But This is still all hand-placed. Except for a little bit of TNT was used when I learned how to be very precise with it.
Just a wee bit of TNT to be precise.
Well, no, because it actually is very difficult to blow out a hole exactly the right size with TNT.
Oh, I bet it is.
Especially if you encounter dirt. But this is the farming village, Kirkwall, and there's nothing too special about it. It's like a normal Minecraft village. He's laughing about the grain silo again, which looks like a mushroom, and I realize that it might look a little weird, but, you know, that's what grain silos, they have a triangular roof like that. And it would have looked even worse if I hadn't given it a rain overhang. So don't even go there, man.
Rain overhang.
These farms have auto harvest. You know, you can hit this switch and they harvest like that. And then the water flows back. I'm actually going to put them back in its original configuration. And I'll replant those later on. I'm not going to do it while we're on video, except I am going to fix this. I don't know why it glitches out every single dang time. That wasn't the block I was going for. Can I get... Yeah. Every time that glitches out, and I don't know why. But, basically, these are auto-harvest. If you hit the switches, depending on the order you hit them in, you can flood each of these, and you can actually flood the whole thing all at once if you want to. You got some sugarcane farms and some other farms out here, but the farms aren't what we're actually here to see.
Nope, we're here to see the marijuana fields.
No, we're not. We're here to see the Road of Monuments.
Oh, the Road of Monuments. Tell me about that, Sean.
Well, it started off actually with that big dark temple there, where I built my first nether portal. Story-wise, the King Stephen's great-grandfather was evil. He found an evil book. His name was Zane, Nautilus, although he renamed himself Shade. Anyways, this is actually something I came up with in September of 2015.
The name of the evil book's 1985 edition ran out of names, so he named himself Shade. Right.
Anyways, this was something I came up with in September 2015. Twin Towers monument kind of replica in Minecraft. Not really all that good. But no,
I like it.
Story-wise, like it. Shade built this dark temple and turned most of the rest of the kingdom to, nether fortresses and stuff. But he was eventually defeated by his son, or one of his sons, who was raised by the Resistance, who actually were operating out of the town that we'll show in the next video. So you guys are going to have to stay tuned to hear more about the story of Shade and King Richard.
Well, what's that town called, just to wet the palate?
Ashblood. And it's really unique, actually. You'll see it in the next video. This is was supposed to be a museum, basically, that had like all the blocks in the game and items and everything. And you can see it's not finished, and it never will be finished. It's kind of a standing testament to my failure, because I never had the patience to finish it. I got onto another project, which is the Castle of Naught, which we'll explore someday.
Yes, we have to.
It's going to be a series all of its own, guys, though, because it can't be condensed into videos like this.
We cannot forget to show that castle.
You're very funny. So all 11 villages of Etela are represented here. And some of them are no longer existing. One of those flags out there is... Each of these flags represents one of the factions here. Well, except for this one is the personal crest of King Stephen.
A little bit of a narcissist, if you ask me, but that's okay. He has his own crest.
All the
Ooh.
kings actually have their own crest, but he's the current king, so he has his crest shown. This is actually the flag of the whole nation. This flag represents the Light Church. This one represents the Cult of the Nether, which is led by...
I don't like the word cult. I like to think maybe less recognized Church of the Nether.
Dude, they're a cult.
LRES.
They work with the Legion of Demons, dude! Anyways, the military and mage
Whoa.
banners.
They're definitely not working with your brothers and sisters.
What? No, well, technically, I guess the current leaders of the cult are Shade's great-grandsons on the other side. It's kind of complicated.
So what you're saying is children are demons. I
No.
couldn't agree more with you right now, Sean.
No, half his family went on to carry his evil work. That's Ashblood down there, and we'll explore it next episode. This is the University Temple that was built around 200 years after the founding of Eplos.
That's where all of his villagers go into debt.
It's kind of like a college, I guess. It's a place of higher learning and revealed knowledge, you could say. There's another place that's like it that we'll go to eventually. It doesn't actually have its own teleport. The last cool thing we're going to show you is the base that the Ashblood Resistance actually used this castle when they were fighting back against King Shade, I guess he would have been. And this is kind of the second project I actually built in Minecraft, if you ignore the storyline. This is like the second big project after finishing the capital city. There's still villagers in here, because I kind of forgot about it for a while. Little library in here.
They started reproducing.
I don't think they actually can, because there's no actual exterior doors.
Did Shade do that?
Wait, what?
I guess so they can't reproduce.
No, it's a Minecraft mechanic.
Or is it because there's
Yes.
only males? Because that would cause some
That would be a
issues.
problem, I guess. Minecraft is weird. But it's fun. So that was kind of a tavern area there, and we're clipping along here. This is my personal room in the castle. I kind of worked on that for a little while.
In a cave, which goes back to his 9/11 tribute. He lives in a cave. Someone else was shot in a cave. I'm not going to name any names. I don't want to throw it off here.
Dude, this was like built way before I ever built that monument, and I just had that monument idea on a particular... Because it was September 11th, I was playing Minecraft, I'm like, you know what, it would be cool if I did a replica of that in miniature. So I did. This is a blacksmith up here, and we're going to leave here.
So you're making weapons in this cave.
It's the base of the resistance who were trying to kill King Shade. This is the top, and if you didn't know...
Sounds
there
like
was
a cover to me,
That
guys.
actually
Sounds
was
like a cover.
spawned into the world like that. I didn't do anything weird
really?
with this. Yeah, it's really weird like that.
That's cool.
But basically, you wouldn't know there was a castle in there unless I told you. Or a base, I guess. It's not really a castle. It doesn't have ramparts or anything like that. If I can actually get out of here anytime today, I'll show you guys the back door of the castle. And we can keep moving. Actually, that'll probably be the end of the episode after we take the secret passage out. So, basically, if this place were ever to come under attack, the people could escape through here. Although I don't know how anyone would find it to attack.
Attack from SEAL Team 6.
Would you know that there was an entrance to this thing? Do you seriously have to make, like, real-world jokes in my Minecraft series? I guess you do. Okay, that's fine. You know what? It's Mitchell. We'll roll with it. You wouldn't know there was a base in here, though, if you didn't know. And you definitely wouldn't know that there's an entrance here. Anyways. But if you had, if you hit this block here, it'll flood this with gravel, and you wouldn't know that there was even a passage here. But you go through
Unless
here...
they had a shovel. Then
they wouldn't know that to dig there. They wouldn't know where to dig. But if you take this passageway, it leads... well, it used to lead into Ashblood before Ashblood was blown up. Now it just leads across the crevice here that I actually exploded.
But there is more to Ashblood.
There is more to Ashblood than that. Some of the town still exists underground, and we'll get into that next episode. But basically, this ultra-long passage that takes forever and an age to traverse will lead us out of the whole project. And actually, that ravine was not blown up, nor was there anything down there at the time that I dug this. So it was kind of its own thing. This was just an escape route from the castle to the nearest town. And we're almost there. Nearest town is really actually quite a ways away. Even though over land it doesn't seem like this far, it really is. But this brings us back to Kirkwall, and here we are. So, tune in next time, guys, to see Ashblood itself and hear more about the story of Shade and his sons and Richard and his sons and how the kingdom divided in two and fought each other, and it's blah, 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 blah.
Thanks
Anyways,
for watching. We appreciate it. Subscribe, like.
And if you want to see more content, let us know. And if you don't like the current content, let us know that too, so we can make something you guys actually want to see. All right. We'll see you guys next time. Peace